Hey everyone, it's Sandra, and I want to welcome you to something that I'm going to start doing called Focus. So today I'm going to focus on mistables. So I'm showing you different mistables that I've had, and these packages I've had for I don't know, a year or more, and I've never used them before. So I went ahead and opened them today, and I just pulled out some of the cameras, the arrows, some of those. I think they're like hexagon oblong shapes. I'm not sure what they're called. But anyways, I pulled those out and I put them in little groups, and then I picked some Mr. Huey's mist that I have, and I went ahead and started to mist them. So I just put them in different groups on my Tim Holtz, that sheet thingy, whatever it's called, and I started spraying it with different mist. So there we go. So I've got them all. I'm going to zoom out. There you go. So I've got those 6 clusters already sprayed, and so that's going to be my focus today, is using up some of these mistables that I've had forever and never used, because this year I do want to focus on using my products. So today my focus will be on mistables. So I'm going to go through 2 layouts with you on this video, and hopefully you guys will enjoy it and let me know if this is something. I want to try and do it maybe every other week or something like that, but I've got a couple of ideas already that I know of products that I have that I want to use. So I go ahead and do that, and I'm just I get my art journal out. I hate to waste mist, so I get my art journal out and I put it on there and I turn it upside down, and then I get a white sheet of paper and I do the same, and I'll just put those in that project box like for Finish It Friday. And then I thought, well, I can't do this and not do neon, so I pulled out some neon, my neon inks. I have 5 of them, and I pulled out some cameras, and I believe I end up pulling out arrows as well. I'll have to check. We'll have to see together on the video. So I know I pulled out all those cameras, and I love the way these came out. I mean, I just love neon. So there we go. I'm using some of those oblong hexagons, and I did some of those, and maybe that's all I did. Yeah. Okay, so I have that stamp set from Hero Arts, and I don't know what the name of it is. I'm sorry, but I knew I wanted to use that. It's like a paintbrush stroke or something. So I get my neons, and this is the layout that we're going to start with first, the neon one. And I go ahead and I start stamping that on the edge. Now here's my problem. I don't have any 12 by 12 white paper or 12 by 12 black paper. So I have that 8.5 by 11 white paper. So I thought, well, I'll go ahead and use that to do most of my stuff on, and then I will back it behind a 12 by 12 sheet of paper. So I saw that sheet sitting here to the side, and I thought, I'm gonna do it. So you saw me. Now I'm like, well, my background page needs like some mist on there, some neon. So I start spraying it, and honestly I'm not liking it at all, but I'm continuing. I'm like, you know what, Sandy, just get over it. Go ahead and do it. You've got to use the stuff that you have. So I'm putting the page together, and I promise you, I don't like that green chevron thingy going on in the background. I just don't like it at all. So here we go. I pull it apart. I took it off, and then I remember I have that Heidi Swap paper. I think is it by Pink Paisley or by Heidi Swap? I'm not sure, but it's that one that where you spray it with that, and then it has that resist on it. So I remember I had that, and I went ahead and sprayed it, and my spray wasn't spraying too well, but I sprayed it. I swished it around with my fingers, and then I started to wipe it up, and then there was so much mist on there. I remember I had these butterflies. Now butterflies are not my favorite thing to use, so I went ahead and got those butterflies, and I put them in there, and they're made with that same resist thing too, and I thought, I'm going to go ahead and use these. So, and I do like the way they came out. They're so pretty black like that. I really, really like them. So I'm glad I pulled those out. And I'm just kind of trying to dry that up some. So there we go, and I'm cleaning up my little pad there, and I'm like, awesome. Now I have some black paper, and bam, look at that. It just like pops. I love the neon on the black. And that's a big thanks to Lisa for kind of teaching me that, because I never would have thought how much black really helps to pop that neon, but man, it really does. And that I learned from Lisa. So thanks for that. Now I have that radical right there, and I thought about putting radical cousins on there. So I outlined it, and I still thought, well, it didn't pop out too much. I didn't like the way it looked after I inked it, so I said, okay, never mind. So I got those big pretty butterflies out, and I start putting them down with some hot glue gun so they'll kind of stick up a little bit, and they're so pretty, you guys. I mean, I'm not a big butterfly fan, but I love them on here. So I'm going to go ahead and start spelling out cousins right there. And you didn't see me put those cameras down, those mistable ones that I did, because I ran out of memory space again, of course. So that little strip I put up there is from the daily is it called Flashback collection from, oh, I can't remember who it is off the top of my head, but that one where it says best day ever, that's from a flashback collection. Oh, from KI Memories, actually. And then I'm just putting cousins down with some thickers, and I got some Heidi Swap corner right there that I'm going to try and put down, but I think I don't. And then I'm going to go ahead and, of course, I am going to sprinkle some mist all over it, so I covered up my pictures. And I'm putting the mist down, and you guys, I love, love, love this layout. I mean, those butterflies to me just set it off, and you know me and neon, you can't have enough of it. So and that is a picture of my niece Eva, Gabby in the middle, and then my niece Charlie, actually my great niece Charlie on the side, and that is just an awesome picture of them. So there we go, and I've got some still shots coming up. I love that picture of them, they're so cute. And here we go. Here comes another one showing the thickers, and there's the mistables that I used, and I really like the way those come out. I mean, they just really soak up the color so good. So there's another shot, and you see those little circles popped out, so I just kind of swapped them out between them. That is a little flower that a viewer sent me. I forget who it was, but whoever sent to me, thanks. I love that. And there's that pretty black butterfly. Oh, it's so pretty. I love it. And then here's one more shot. Oh, there we go. And you see I stuck one of those flares inside there with an enamel dot. It just says hi, and there's the last shot of it. So the next one I'm going to go ahead and get started is a picture I have of me and Lisa from when I went and visited her in Canada, and I just got a stencil out, and I am using some Tim Holtz distress paint, and I can't think of the name of it off the top of my head, sorry, but that blue kind of reminded me of blue in the picture that you're gonna see. The water was so pretty over there. This is when we went to Jasper. I mean, the water was like, I don't even know what color. It's just beautiful. So I got out the Color Me Happy kit, not kit, 8x8 sheet, and I thought that's what I want to use for the background paper, but it was too big, so I went ahead and got my little smash cutter. It's like one of those things that you can slide like when you wrap presents, and I put it down, but then I keep thinking something's not working for me, and even though I wanted to have both pictures in, I changed my mind because I see this on this 8x8 pad, this big old writing on it that says life is either a daring adventure or nothing, and I knew I wanted to put that on my page, but it just wasn't working with both pictures. So I cut all that out, and I go ahead and lift up that picture, and I like it a lot better like that. But then I thought I need some matting behind that, so I get a black sheet and do the same. I use my little cutter, I put some Memento black around the edges, put it down, and I like it. It made a big difference in my opinion. So now I'm just distressing the ends of that, and I'm going to go ahead and put that down on it as well. And I really like the saying because, you know, when I went to go visit Lisa, it was an adventure for me. I mean, I only knew her through YouTube. I was going by myself, but, you know, like I said before, I just had that feeling that it was going to be fine. And if I had any reservations about going, I would not have gone, but I'm so happy I went. So now I'm trimming it down because I want to put a craft sheet behind it to kind of mat it. So again, I'm going to distress the sides of it with black, and I'm going to go ahead and put it down. And yeah, and there's the mistable cameras that I did earlier, and I'm going to put the arrows on there. And then I believe I'm going to put, oh yeah, I forget those little things pop out, so I kind of pull it back up so I can swap out the dots, because I think it just looks really cool. See how you can swap out the parts? And I just think it looks really neat. So there we go. Love the way that came out. And then I'm using those oblong shapes. I don't know what they're called. I'm sorry, they're hexagons, but they're kind of stretched out. I put a little cluster up there. I put the little arrows right under that picture, and I love that picture of us because we did it on purpose. This is gonna age me, but do you guys remember that movie? Oh, what was it? Oh, and I've been thinking about it all day. Forget Paris with what's his name? Billy Crystal's in it. Anyways, and they take a lot of pictures, and they have this one picture of them, I think, like in Europe, with just the top of their heads and like one of the statues behind them. But anyway, so me and Lisa made that picture, and I crack up every time I see it. So basically, I'm just journaling, putting some stuff down, and I am going to call it done. And I've got some still shots coming up. There we go. There's a picture, and basically my journal says the same thing, that how it was an adventure for me to go out there. I absolutely enjoyed it. Our trip to Jasper was unbelievable. It really made the trip, and I can't wait to take my family over there to go see Lisa and her family in Canada, and hopefully we can do that sometime. So I really like the way it came out. The first layout honestly was my favorite, but I really do like this one too. So there we go. There's the mistables. And they, like I said, they really soak up that mist. And I can't believe I haven't used them, and I've had them for so long. And then here's my last shot coming up. Well, if you have any questions, let me know. And you guys have a great day. Bye.